Can you believe it? It's Wednesday afternoon already. My name's Elliot from AdFeeder and we're back with another round of Web Wednesday. Let's go. And we start this week's episode with some good news if you're looking to sell your car, but some bad news if you're looking to buy one. It's been a pretty strange few years for car sales, or any industry for that matter. But with the mass shortages of electronic chips affecting almost every new car, punters are then turning to used cars, making the demand much higher and the supply much lower. The inability to find quality used cars has affected car dealers across the country, both large and small. This in turn has led to an average price of a used car increasing by 16.6% in 2021. On the flip side of that good news, new car registrations has fallen by 22% in August alone. It's actually been one of the quietest months on record, and despite a plate change in September, the figures haven't actually increased that much. But anyway, we might not be able to buy new cars right now, but we can still talk about brand new ones that are coming out. And there's one car in particular that we're most excited about. It's a two-door, fully electric car that the world can't seem to get enough of. So much so there's actually a waiting list of over 12,000 people. Now we're not talking about a brand new Tesla or a new fully electric Porsche model. We're actually talking about a Citroen. It's actually called a Citroen AMI, or AMI. After initially only ever being made for the French market, they've actually made quite a big U-turn, and it's now going to be released in the UK. Over 12,000 customers have already registered their interest, and according to Citroen bosses, the response of the AMI has been pretty much overwhelming, and the momentum has just built up to a point where they couldn't even say no. To many, the AMI is more than just a swish new electric car though. It embodies a view that the brand has for future transport, around affordability and usability at the same time. Selling it in the UK gets those values across in no way that a marketing campaign ever could. And now we wanted to talk about art, but not just any art. Art on cars. We actually shared a quick glance into the history of the BMW art cars on our Instagram, which you should definitely go and follow. And whilst we did look into the history of this, we wanted to delve into it a little bit more. Especially that there's apparently a new one coming out very soon. But let's go back to the very beginning to find out the origins of the BMW art car. When French racing driver Hervé Poulain came up with the idea of getting a race car designed by an artist in 1975, no one could ever foresee what was actually going to develop from it. And it's now become the world's most consistent combination of automotive and art. The principle is actually really simple. You take one of the world's most well-known artists with one of the world's most well-known car brands, put them together, and the artwork is just incredible. BMW actually encouraged the artists to go crazy with the designs, meaning that no two cars will ever be the same, just like artwork is. After the success of the first art car in 1975, the artists and the cars just kept on coming. Andy Warhol, Roy Lichtenstein, and David Hockney have all designed cars over the years. So why are we getting all teary-eyed about some old BMWs with some paint slapped on them? It's because there's technically a new one coming out. And although it's not been marketed as an actual BMW art car, it's a pretty special one nonetheless. As you might have noticed, there's a brand new BMW 2 Series coming out. And opinions on its styling are best described as mixed to say the least. Instead of calling it an official art car, this 8-colour design blends the flags of Germany and Mexico to denote the fact the examples of the latest 2 Series will be rolling out from a South African factory. The design actually took over 6 litres of paint to make and was hand applied over a 7-week process. If you ever wanted to get up close and personal with these BMW art cars, we found a pretty amazing app that lets you do that. It's called Acute Art, and it's designed to bring some of the world's most famous artists and paintings into your own home. And they've even done it with these BMW art cars. You can bring pretty much any car you want, including that 3-litre CSL from 1975, into your own office or living room. We even tried it with one of our favourites, the old BMW 7 Series in our office. We urge you to check this out. This is a great piece of marketing and a great way of using AR technology. And as always, let us know in the comments which BMW art car is your go-to. There's been so many of them over the years, and all of them have a story to tell, but which one is your go-to? Thank you so much for watching guys, and stay tuned for next week where we bring more news from the world of automotive and tech. Take care.